Well, so we might be here at the final video. I'm kind of like feeling it right now. I'm just kind of feeling like it's time to wrap this channel up, wrap all this shit up. It never really went anywhere, and I don't think I'm that likable of a person in general. And I could go down a list of reasons, but I just feel like if I do that, it's just going to be stroking my ego. So we're not going to go over that, but I don't know. The channel just didn't seem to grow, and really, like, I didn't really ever care if it grew. I just wanted to have fun, and it's not really a lot of fun for me sitting here by myself, bitching about whatever political thing or whatever worldly thing I see. Like, I guess like part of me wanted to just share some like knowledge in some ways, just kind of put something out there for like that maybe someone with a similar mind could, pick up on. I guess like a lot of it in the beginning was like maybe younger people would see some of this shit and be like, okay, life's gonna teach me some lessons and it's gonna be okay, because like if you remember, me and Barry talked about going to prison, all kind of stuff, and like he was an ex-prison guard, I was an ex-prisoner. I was a prisoner like 20 something 30 something years ago, it feels like now, because I'm like 45, with abs, baby. But I don't know, I just, part of me likes to teach, and I thought maybe that like I could, teach some people some shit somehow, some way, like indirectly, not really trying to, and I just wanted to have fun. And I did have a lot of fun with Barry when Barry did the podcast with me, but I don't know, I just feel like those days are fucking over. And, he's still alive, but I rarely see him now, and I know that's my fault. I've got a business and kids, and I have another business, and he lives really far away, and, like, I'll be honest with you, I feel like a horrible fucking friend because, like, it's really hard for me to make the time to go see him, but I don't know, like, I guess I had a realization not too long ago because, I was like, hey, you gotta delete our group chat from Instagram before they go open end to end or whatever, they stop encryption. And he's like, oh shit, I forgot all about Instagram. And I was like, when he told me that, I was like, oh fuck, that chemo really did change him, like, he's just a different person now. And I'm happy, I guess, for him if that's where he wants to be, if that's what he wants to be, I just feel like they were asking me about him the other day at work, and I was just like, I don't think he's the same person anymore. He doesn't seem to be the same laughable guy. Like, he doesn't seem to be like that anymore. When I do talk to him, even when I've gone to see him at his house, I took my family over there, and like, and we had a good time, but like it wasn't the same where he was like poking fun, and I don't know, and like maybe that's my childish nature because maybe he's like, I mean, he spent all this time alone, and like he's probably actually grown in like fucking ways that I'm not gonna understand right now, And I don't know, I just miss him. I miss Barry a lot, and I guess right now as I'm speaking about it, I'm kind of reminded of my oldest son, who similar. Like, he's not dead, but he's fucking dead. Like the version I knew is dead. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's similar to that, I guess. I still love him and I miss him dearly, but I just feel like this channel like really isn't anything without him. I feel like it took the two of us, to do this, and I'm not really sad. I'm not sad about it, I just feel like I'm not benefiting the fucking universe one bit with my fucking shitty rants, Sometimes they're kind of like hate-filled, I'm sure. I don't know. I just think we've brought this to a close. Maybe I'll start a new channel, or maybe I'll rename this channel or something. I don't know, but I just feel like the chief seats is probably done. It's probably time to take a rest, and I guess if I'm into this, which I'm not really that into it, I have like a lot going on in my life. I'd rather talk about ancient stuff, and I think that's part of what I wanted to do in the beginning is like, because I'm like so fascinated with ancient cultures and like ancient traditions and ancient rituals and all that shit, and I have my own opinions, but I feel like they're kind of out there. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just know that this is not working for me, and I don't want to fucking keep, ooh, I'm gonna make a video. Maybe I'll just switch to doing a different kind of video. I don't know. I like to react to shit, but then when I watch my reaction videos, I'm just like, nobody's gonna watch this. Like, nobody's gonna watch this. I mean, I guess that's how I felt about this one, but we got some views, I guess, every now and then. But I know my consistency's not there, and honestly, my interest isn't there, and I'm pulling back from fucking politics in general, like, I had this realization one day, and, because, like, if you're a fucking male in America and you're under the age of, like, let's say 50, I guess, because I'm 45, but, like, I'm not your normal 45, like, I'm pretty still, I'm very outgoing still. I've never done steroids. Like I work out a lot, like, like I'm really proud, okay? Like, don't be mad at me, but I'm really proud to be 45 fucking years old and to have abdominal muscles, okay? Like, to me, I feel like I'm really fucking accomplishing something here, okay? And so I don't even know why I brought that up. Is that just my ego sipping out? But I don't know. I just feel like I'm hitting a different point in my life where I look at a lot of that shit as a distraction of self. Like, I guess, and if I could finish a sentence in my life, maybe just once, I would have finished it something like this. If you're 45 and under or some shit in fucking America and you're on social media, your algorithm is not going to be Israel first, okay? Like, it's not going to be, it's definitely not gonna be that, okay? And in all politics in general, and I kind of started looking at some of that shit, like, that shit's all a honey trap, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're fucking luring fucking men into, like, fucking psyoping them into hating, or fucking, like, being angry. And one day one of my coworkers made a funny joke, like, about something, and they were like, yeah, this is Jay, and I was just like, I fucking decided to let go of those things, because I feel like a lot of this stuff is a distraction. Politics is a distraction. It's everything, TV, fucking music, fucking everything's a fucking distraction from the true crown that lies within you, okay? And I just feel like maybe it's time to let all that go. It's time to say goodbye to all that stuff, because it benefited me none. I caught myself in the shower one day thinking about, like, something that I had seen on Instagram, and it was, like, probably, okay, this is the last video, right? So let's just be honest, okay? It was this fucking Chewbacca, or whatever the fuck that thing is. I don't know if you've seen Chewbacca, but he's out there roaming around, and I was in the shower, and I had this motherfucker's image in my head, and I was just like, what is happening? Like, what is happening to me? I can't deal with this. I can't fucking even talk, right? Like, I can't deal with that shit, because, like, it's all a distraction from the true fucking crown, and the true fucking crown is me, okay? So like, and I'm not saying that like in your life you're the fucking crown, okay? Like the kingdom of heaven lives within you, okay? And if you really read those books and understand them, you understand that like it's telling you to look inward. It's always telling you to look inward, which is like meditation, whatever you got to get to, you know? Some people think that like psychedelics are going to open your mind, and they can be a catalyst for sure, but they're not going to get you where you want to be. They're not going to get you to that fucking crown of flowers that's going to open out of your mind when you hit ultimate consciousness, right? And I guess like in the beginning I wanted to talk about shit like that, like because that's what I'm truly into. Like that's where my passion really is like exploring the world within me. And I just started to look at everything around me like it's all just distractions built to make me feel a certain way or whatever, like, and I don't know, maybe there's just something changing in me, like, but I don't know. The other day I asked myself, like, what do I want more than anything in this life? And more than anything in this whole entire life, I want self-mastery. I want to master myself, and I want to not be affected by anything, especially politics, or like anything. I don't want to be fucking anything. Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like this channel is not shit without Barry, and it ain't never gonna be shit without Barry. And I don't know. I think I'm just tired of fucking doing it because, like, I don't know. I'm getting no reward out of it, like, and like I don't get like. It's hard to get a good feeling. When I was with Barry, we would have these conversations. Like I said in the beginning, like they wouldn't even fucking post. They wouldn't even fucking post. Like we would fucking sit there for like 2 hours talking to each other, headphones on, microphones in, and like it was amazing because I was locked in with Barry. We were locked in, and like I've tried to get many of my other friends to come do this with me. They're just not fucking about it. I don't know. They can't fucking have a conversation without. They can't have a conversation without fucking, being worried about how they look. Like. And I don't fucking. I know I'm ugly, but I don't fucking watch these videos later, and I don't listen to my stupid voice later. You know what I mean? It's like when me and Barry were doing it, Barry would always say, "Oh, I'm so fat" and all this shit, and like, I would always just be like, "Who cares?" Like, do you think they're looking at me going, "Oh shit, look how fucking skinny and sexy he is"? Like it's not like that. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Maybe that's my problem. Is I don't ever know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's just go do it live on YouTube, right? Let's just go do it live on